page 13. However, if you turn away from the truth, then you fall out of the grace and boon of the life, and you will certainly be the losers. And the creation created all prerequisites of the truth so that these reveal their truth through their principles and through the life and through you yourselves, namely by you creating love, peace, freedom, and consonance or harmony, and swelling or evolving, in the inner world or consciousness, in knowledge and in wisdom, and by you remaining distant from all lovelessness, unfreedom, all disharmony, and thereby do not cause any unpeace or shed any blood of your kind or blood of human beings, but respect the life in its wholeness. And the truth teaches equitableness or fairness, so that any one of you may stand before the other when he or she is in the right. Your knowledge must be controlled, and you shall broaden the knowledge, which you learn through the laws of the appearance or nature, and the principles of the primal power or creation, through your own efforts of fathoming to love, freedom as well as peace, sonority or harmony, and wisdom, so that you will become relatively all-knowing and wise. You people of your kind, or human beings of earth, in the name of the truth, it is said to you that you are able to fathom the secrets of the laws of the appearance or nature and the principles of the primal power or creation, because when you make the effort to do this, they reveal to you what you conceal from yourselves as a result of your imperiousness. You people of your kind, or human beings of earth, think of the time when you were still without belief, connected to the real truth, and were not far from the truth. Therefore return yourselves to that condition when you had connected yourselves, not through an irrational belief, but through the truth, to the creation, and did not pray to any god. Do not, people of your kind, or human beings, man and woman of earth, bow down before gods, because they are falsehoods and inventions and lies made by people of your kind, or human beings, who, in the delusion, became believers by inventing untrue higher mights and praying to them. You shall not do as they do, and shall not pray either to them nor to their invented gods. Do not, people of your kind, or human beings of earth, bow down before people of your kind, or fellow human beings, even not before those in authority, because even if they bear grand titles and have wealth, they are not worth any more than you. People of your kind, or human beings, man, woman, and child, dwell in the large garden of earth and eat richly of all that is given to you through the appearance, or nature, and the animals and other creatures, and also is created by you, and enjoy the fermented juices of the fruits in moderate amounts, so that you do not become drunk, and eat the flesh of all animals and other creatures, or birds, fishes, reptiles, etc., in good measure, from birds and rabbits through to pigs, cattle, and camels. Only do not do this shamefully, and do not fall into gluttony and greed, so that you are not malefactors or lawbreakers. People of your kind, or human beings, you shall not stray from the straight and narrow when faced with the evil, and shall not be of help to it. Otherwise you will be driven from the place in which you live, and you will be ostracized until the end of your days. People of your kind, or human beings, go away from those who believe themselves to be your enemies, but remember to do good to them, and not to hate them, but to be connected to them in love, even if you have to speak openly of their shameful acts. Never deem another to be your enemy on your own account, because you shall be connected to people of your kind, or human beings, in love, and be helpful to them in all good things. It is to be considered by you that the dwelling of people of your kind, or human beings, are the earth's, and also only for a time, which is why you shall make them beneficial to people of your kind, or fellow human beings, and to the best, and shall not harm or destroy them. The natural laws of the primal power or creation have been given, which have a helpful effect when they are followed and applied. And truly, if they are followed, then everything will lead to the prosperousness and to the success, as well as to the joy, to the love, to the peace, and to the concord or harmony and wisdom. It is recommended for all to go out into the free appearance or nature, in order to recognize its laws and then to follow its guidance, so that the fear of the death will be banished, and no one will need to sorrow in unintellect or foolishness when the present existence comes to an end. However, remaining in the unknowledge, and disregarding the signs, or wonderful things, of the appearance or nature, and both its and the formation given or creation given, and natural laws, and imputing them as a lie, amounts to self-punishment, because your life will be full of false peace, false freedom, and love, full of unknowledge, unwisdom, joylessness, and dissonance or disharmony, as a result of which you will be disrupted in your swelling or evolution of your inner world or consciousness, and will slow down or stagnate. People of your kind, or human beings of Earth, think of the unending goodness of the life, and the good deeds which have been presented and created for you since time immemorial, for all those of you who followed the natural and forming or creational laws and guidelines. There is a bond between you people of your kind or human beings, as well as between the laws of the creation and the appearance or nature, which must be fulfilled, because only this fulfillment guarantees that no fear has to be nourished against the life and the death, because the laws of the primal power or creation and the natural laws are formed in such a wise that they fulfill themselves in any case. But you alone determine in the good or in the bad whether fear or unfear shall stir in you. What has been created by the laws of the primal power or creation is a confirmation of what was thought out from an idea and created in love by the inner world of the firmaments, or universal consciousness, by the creation. But you are the ones who refuse yourselves the truth and have fallen into belief in gods instead of being in the knowledge about the truth, meaning that you cannot negotiate with yourselves in order to free yourselves from the very poor belief and turn to the truth, which alone offers you protection. Never shall falseness be mixed with truth, nor shall the truth be knowingly concealed. The principles of the primal power or creation are laid out to care for the obligation of the knowledge to be striven for, and of the wisdom for the truth, and for you not to bow down to any of your kind or human beings, nor to any divinities, however, to be concerned to help those who suffer privation with appropriate gifts. Others shall not be admonished to do the right, whilst one's own doing that is unright goes forgotten. This is a recommendation that must be well understood. Help must be sought in insight and patience, which is admittedly difficult unless for someone who is rich in the inner world or consciousness, and who does not walk along in submissiveness, but in truth, in love, knowledge, and wisdom. Those who are certainly knowing will unceasingly meet the truth and always find their way to it. People of your kind, or human beings of Earth, always remember the good deeds of people of your kind, or fellow human beings, which they presented or present to you, and do not raise yourselves up above them. Fear the untruth, for it can never serve as an authorized one, or substitute and intercession for the real truth, and it cannot offer any ransom because it does not help, rather takes and destroys. Remember all the evil and the anguish that is afflicted upon many in the world by battles or wars, by criminals and murderers, through which sons and fathers are slaughtered and daughters and mothers raped and killed. And remember the long times before the time of today, when mendacious promises were given by the mighty ones in the world that no more battles or wars shall be fought. And nevertheless, uncountable lives of people of your kind, or human lives, are sacrificed to the Moloch battle, or war, and immense destructions are wrought. And it is the truth that, instead of being thankful for every day of peace, you continue to spread death, ruin, and destruction in the name of an unsubstantial, or imaginary, God, who preaches love, while absurdly demanding punishment, death, and annihilation. And prophets came to you with manifest signs, or marvels and truth-teaching, by means of which the many laws and recommendations of the primal power or creation were explained. But in their absence you created tin gods and prayed to them, and therefore you were malefactors or irresponsible ones against the truth. For the wellspring given, or creation given, life, and the appearance or nature with all its life forms, the inner world of the firmaments, or universal consciousness, allotted that thankfulness shall be nurtured for this in love, peace, freedom, consonance or harmony, and truth. Thankfulness shall prevail for the differentiation between right and unright, as well as between truth and untruth, so that everyone may be led rightly. It is to be considered that you are placing a heavy burden on yourselves through all your desire for unright, through your belief in divinities, and praying to them in irresponsibility, because you are denying the real truth through binding yourselves to an imaginary God, elevating it to be the creator of the worlds and the universe, paying homage to it, and killing people of your kind, or fellow human beings, through battle or war, and punishment in its name. The large mass of you does not want to know in any wise, and does not want to recognize the truth, unless you can hold the things of the truth in your hands, see them with your eyes, and hear them with your ears. But the real truth of the real truth is not that of the holding, the seeing, and the hearing. Rather, it is that of the inner cognition through rationality and intellect, as well as of the true knowledge and the wisdom that are fully free from beliefs. The truth of the life is that after this life, death takes control, after which anew all of yourself, or personality, is set up in a new life for which thankfulness shall be given. The laws of the primal power or creation, and the natural laws, let the clouds appear in the firmament, and move from place to place, because they bring water or rain down, through which all kinds of edible things can thrive, and all life is nourished. But people of your kind, or human being, damage everything, and thereby inflict the greatest harm on themselves. A person of your kind or human being shall always eat from all the gifts of the appearance or nature that serve him or her as nourishment, and he or she shall have of it what he or she wants, in addition, in abundance, but he or she shall not beget abundant offspring in return, because he or she shall have a surplus of natural foodstuffs and not suffer from hunger.